from Masechet Sotah, saying the whole Torah starts off with acts of kindness and it ends with kindness. So you're going to see it's like a timeline of events. So the first one we have is Briat HaOlam. Hashem created the world for us, so we can do chesed back to the world. Next one.
The next one we have is the first chesed that was done directly to humankind. Even though Adam and Chava deliberately betrayed Hashem and ate from Etz Hadat, even though he told them not to, he still gave them clothing, and he did the chesed.
Okay, the next one we have is Noach and the Teva. So from this we learned that you don't need poor people to do chesed. You could even do chesed to animals and to other stuff. It's from a midrash in Tehillim where, whatever, you don't know that. Where Abraham is talking to Shem.
Sometime, you don't have to, if you want to tell it.
Okay, Abraham's talking to Shem, the son of Noach, and saying, how'd you do chesed at that time if there was no poor people? And he says, you don't need poor people to do chesed. You could even do it to animals. Now we're entering the tent of Abraham. Abraham is like the patriarch of all kindness. Everything here is within the Torah. Everything is.
Okay, so here we have an example of Abraham doing chesed. After he got a Brit Milah on the third day, he was in a lot of pain, and then he saw the angels coming toward his tent, and instinctively he ran outside, even though he was in so much pain. He went outside to do chesed, and that was his first thought all the time. Then next we have Rivka, when Eliezer was sent to find a husband for Yitzchak, and so she gave him water. What? A wife, did I not say?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Sorry, I don't know. And she gave, not only did she give him the water, but she gave the camels also, and that was very nice for her, that she gave 1,000,000 camels a lot of water.
Okay, now we have Rachel. So it's a pasuk from Yirmiyahu. We have a midrash Megillah Erva that says Hashem was sending us to Galut, and every forefather, like Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, confronted Hashem and said, "Don't send us to Galut, please don't." And Hashem, when Rachel came up, she said, the pasuk says, "Kol ve'rama nishma." She started crying for us, and she said, "Remember the chesed I did with Leah, my sister, with the whole thing with the marriage." And then she started crying for us, and Hashem said, "In return, Shavu bani l'kulam." He will return us to Eretz Yisrael.
Okay, here we have the Jews in Egypt working hard and suffering, and the pasuk is talking about how Hashem realized that they were suffering, and he realized how terrible the situation was, and he did kindness to them, and he made all his efforts, and he saved them.
Okay, so now we have Bat Paro.
Are you coming down all this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got about 3.5 minutes, okay?
So now we have Bat Paro and Moshe. So Paro made a decree to kill all baby boys, and yet Bat Paro went out of her way to do a kindness. She saw a teva and she reached out. Midrash says her arm extended further because she was eager to do the chesed. Okay, so Hashem, this is talking about Vayosha when Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim. So the idea of us coming out of Mitzrayim is a whole chesed itself, but what's even greater is Yam Suf. Hashem split the sea and made a path for us to go through.
Okay, the next one is in the Midbar, Hashem protected and guided Bnei Israel with the cloud and with the pillar of fire, and he made sure that they got through the Midbar 40 years, and he made them safe throughout the whole time. And then the last thing in the Torah is when Hashem buried Moshe, and that's the ultimate chesed because you can never get repaid for doing something for the dead, and that's how the Torah ends. And then,
Kindness we do, we turn to each other with hands and hands open, saying how can we make kindness part of our daily lives and everything. So just handprints, open hands. And then if you come in here, we have something with kindness in different languages. It shows you that kindness spreads and it's throughout the world. It's all uniform, many languages, same idea.
Good.
And that's
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you